Hello lovely people, this is James. Welcome to Self-Made Finance, where we teach you to be your own finance manager. In layman's language, we give you the basic financial management skills that you need to take hold of your finances. Today we're talking about how to calculate your net worth. You know, we hear about the net worth of the richest people in the world and we are so amazed about it. You know, the Elon Musk, the Bill Gates, the Arnolds, the Jack Ma's, and the Dangotes of Africa. We hear about this and we are so amazed. But how do you calculate your own net worth? In this video, I will show you how you can do that. Welcome back to Self-Made Finance, where we teach you to be your own finance manager. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell so that anytime we drop a video, you can have it. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for doing that. So let's go straight into it. What is net worth? Net worth is basically what you own minus what you owe. So everything you own minus what you owe. So your total assets minus your total liabilities. So when we talk about net worth, it's not money sitting in the bank or cash that you have with you. It's everything that you have. That's the confusion that a lot of people have, you know. So we talk about the net worth of all these big people. We are not talking about money sitting in the bank. Your total asset minus your total liabilities. So now, before we go into the calculation, I want us to know why it is very important that we know our net worth. You know, when you know your net worth, two things happen. Either you have a positive net worth or a negative net worth. Okay, you have a positive net worth when the total asset is more than your total liabilities. You have a positive net worth. But when you have a negative net worth, it means that your total liabilities are more than your total asset. Okay, so this is what happens when you know that you have a positive net worth. It gives you some level of confidence in life. At least you know that you are doing something right. So it gives you the courage to keep doing what you're doing and to even do more so that you can keep increasing your net worth. On the other hand, when you have a negative net worth, then it gives you a cause to worry. It gives you a cause to wake up and do something. Do the things that you can do to increase your net worth. So either way, it's a very good thing for you to know your net worth. Okay? So it's so important that we calculate our net worth on a regular basis to know our financial position so that we can do something about it. So now, how do we calculate it? Like I said, you need to list all your assets, you know, all the things that you own. You know, if you have a house, list that and attach value to that. If you cannot value it, because definitely there are professionals who do that, so you cannot do it alone. You need to get somebody to value that house for you, okay? If you have any other real estate property, if it's a land, get value to that and list that, put that value down. If you have a bank account somewhere, okay, list all your balances in your bank account. If you have a stock, know how much it's worth at that point in time. If you have bonds, list that. Anything you have, your household items that have value, put values to that. If you have a car or cars, put value to that, and then add everything. So everything that has value that you own, you put value to that and becomes your total asset. All right, and then you come to your liability side. You list all the things that you need to pay, all the loans that you need to pay, all the bills that you need to pay. For example, if you have a bank loan, you list that, you put value to that. You have a loan with a friend, you list that, you put value to that. If you have an unpaid bill, you know, you list that and put value to that. So you put everything together and becomes your total liability. Okay, so now you have your total asset and then you have your total liabilities. Now you subtract your total liabilities from your total assets. Whatever you have is your net worth. So you either have a positive net worth or a negative net worth. So like I said, if you have a positive net worth, it means that there's something good. It doesn't mean you are rich anyway, but then it means you're doing something right. It means you're not in debt. It means that if something happens and we need to liquidate all your assets to settle your liabilities, you wouldn't be in debt. That's a good sign. Okay? If you have a negative net worth, on the other hand, it means something is wrong. If something happens right now and we need to liquidate all your assets, you wouldn't be able to settle all your debt. You'll be bankrupt. That's so serious. So you need to start working on things, doing things you can do to increase your net worth. So now, how often should you calculate your net worth? Some recommend doing it quarterly. Some say twice a year. Some say a year, like on yearly basis. Okay, I believe that the bottom line is that as often as you can on regular basis, you need to calculate that so that at every point in time you know your financial position, and then you can do the right thing at every point in time. So as often as you can, even if you can do it on a monthly basis, do it so that you always know your financial position and the right adjustment can be done. So now that you know your net worth, what do you do? What should you do? I guess the best thing you can do right now is to look at ways you can increase your net worth. So how do you do that? Stay glued to this channel. I'll bring you that on Self-Made Finance. Thank you so much for watching this episode. God bless you.